Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. The tree that acted like a hunter. Once upon a time, there's an antelope, and he always ate fruit from the trees that fell down. And once one tree became his favorite. So then there was also a hunter nearby that caught antelope to eat and sell, so he could make a profit of money, because in that city there was a lot of people that liked antelope. So then one day the hunter hid behind the bushes and put some fruit on the ground and a rope, so he could catch the antelope like he always does. So when the antelope was there, he saw that all the fruit was there, and he wondered why on earth did nobody eat it. So he suspected something was wrong. So when he looked around to examine it, the hunter became anxious and started to throw fruits at the deer. The antelope and the deer were shocked. So then the antelope said, he said to the tree that he said that, "Oh tree, why are you throwing fruits at my direction? You should you're you were supposed to throw you should have thrown the fruits down. That was normal. It should be going down, but not in the direction of me." So he pretended not to see the hunter. So then the hunter got angry and said, "You might have won this time, but the war is far away." So then the antelope said that, "I will eat at another tree. You change your ways, I'll change my ways." So the hunter recognized what he had done, because if he hadn't got anxious and got impatient, he would be having the antelope for dinner and selling it. So he had been not patient, so that is what happened. But the antelope, he was smart and large in brain, so he like did whatever he had to be, so he could not become the meat for the family to eat and to be sold. So he was calm and he was patient with him. So he just said that he would change his ways because the tree changed his ways. He was just joking, because like he didn't want it to be eaten, because he saw the hunter, but he pretended not to. So the hunter left angry. Instead of having meat and carrying meat home, he came back left-handed. So it is he 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 should be patient so he could get meat. Without patience, he was impatient, so he lost the meat. He lost the opportunity. So the story is mostly about like when there was like a antelope and deer, and then there was a hunter nearby, so he put fruit and a roll just like he always did, and the antelope said that nobody eats it. There must be something wrong, and he spotted the hunter, and then the hunter didn't notice that the antelope saw that, so he threw fruits at him. So then the antelope said, why are you throwing the fruits at me? You should be throwing it down. That's natural. But instead, this is unusual and random. So then the antelope outsmarted the hunter, so he got mad and he said out loud, and so then he realized that what he did. So he lost the opportunity, and the antelope had won. So then the moral is the patience always is wise, and that is the meaning. And the meaning is that like if you are patient, you get it, and if you're not patient, you're impatient, then you lose it. So one example is like what about me? Like once I was impatient, too impatient because like something really good was going on, and then I was too excited. So I was waiting for the announcement, and like when the first like announcement was like news, but I really wanted to hear about the news, the thingy, and so I waited, and then I didn't realize that the it was talking about it right now, so I missed it. So I didn't know about it and I had to ask my friends. So another example about what I read was like there was I read a story like there was a little boy, and he would always do the things that the people do in his surroundings. Like once he followed the person who chopped me and sold me, so he copied it too. So when his mom moved, so he could be better. So she was impatient and she moved like without thinking because she thought if she went out of there, the son would not do it anymore. So she did not think of going to school and moving to near a school so the boy could learn. So she just moved randomly. So then like she they moved like to a place where they sell stuff like a supermarket. So he also copied in the supermarket person. So he also copied cashiers and the person who works in there. So the woman was also impatient. So she moved randomly again, like another time. So she moved to a place where there were a lot of crooks. So then the son became stealing. So finally, the woman didn't like be impatient. So she was patient and thought it was cool. So she moved near school, and then the boy went to school and learned and became a good person. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật.
Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. The God in the Banyan Tree. Once there was a tale of a god living in a banyan tree in India. One day, this man came to the tree and thought that there was a god living in the tree. The man made a wish in exchange for rituals and food for the god. After after his wish was fulfilled, he knew that he should keep his promise, and he brought lots of animals and firewood to burn the innocent animals. The god appeared and said that you have to keep your promise, and it is bounded to you. The the man was about to kill the animals when the god said, "If you do it, you will suffer. You will suffer from the action of killing poor animals in your next life and also in the hell life." The god said that if you think I am a real god, do you think that I eat meat? Like, do you not know that I eat stuff like sunbean? The the god said that and disappeared. The foolish man realized that his actions were not right and stopped killing the poor innocent animals. The summary of this, the moral of the story is that making a bad promise is worse than doing it. An example of this is that if, but at one time I made a promise to my friend, which wasn't really a good promise because the promise was like to do something for him, but and then he did something for me. So when he told me about the promise, I said okay, and he told me to do something that wasn't right, and like I realized that like it was not good to making like a bad promise is not good. Like it is worse than like actually doing it. And a story that I have read is that there was I think a boy um who had who had like who had, wasn't really successful, and there was a rich person and he asked him for like money, and the person said that he would have to make a promise to do something, and he agreed, and the man hired him for like after he gave him the stuff that the unsuccessful person needed to do like for the job. He came back and said that he needed to to complete his promise, and he did. When he was going to do what he did, he realized that it wasn't a good thing that he was going to do, and so he realized his mistake, the and he realized his mistake, and he like didn't do it, and the the man said that like it wasn't good for him to make like promises, and he didn't do it. So like the person realized that what he was doing isn't right, and he apologized. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật. Nam mô Bổn Sư Thích Ca Mâu Ni Phật.